Hello, beautiful souls. My name is Bliss Prema, and I'm an advocate of the human spirit. And I really am so honored and grateful to be standing here before you today. I'm going to take this opportunity to tell you a little bit of my story. I was born 41 years ago. Sadly, I have no baby picture to show you because my mom left my abusive father with just the clothes on our back, literally leaving behind all of our belongings, including the photo albums. Life with my mom was exceptional. We went to the ballet, to the orchestra, and we had weekly saunas together. We also grew a vegetable garden in the backyard. So I was an only child, and I reaped the reward of constant love and attention from my mom. In my eyes, my mom was an angel. And my formative years were exceptional, filled with love, rainbows, sunshine, and happiness. When I was 6 years old, oh, that's me, man. So when I was 6 years old, my mom remarried. What she didn't know was that the man that she married was mentally unstable and a pedophile. So from the age that I was 9 to 19, I suffered through sexual abuse. And when I ended that, it became physical abuse. And when I ended that, it became emotional and psychological abuse. So I lived through a decade of that. And throughout that time, I did my best to remain positive and to stay balanced, which was no easy feat, I tell you. I really felt alone, most of the time abandoned and neglected. Yet the version of me that I chose to express with the world was someone that was positive, happy-go-lucky, and carefree. I chose that. Okay, that's who I wanted people to see me. That's how I wanted to be seen, despite everything that was going on in my life. No one, and I've actually checked on Facebook and asked people that knew me in high school, could you have ever guessed that something like this was going on? And they said, no, you always seemed so happy and so positive and so loving. So nobody would have ever guessed that my life at home was literally a living hell. Ooh, no, not yet. My first boyfriend out of high school was also abusive. I was continuing the only pattern that I knew, and that was to enable the man in my life to dominate, control, and hurt me. So I was with him for 2.5 years before I finally had the courage to leave that relationship. What was the big event that gave me the courage to do that? It was his hands wrapped around my throat, and I actually thought that I might die. Truly might die. It was that close. So as I share this with you, I have no doubt that I'm invoking empathy and perhaps even sympathy. And I really appreciate that, and thank you for that. But what I also know, and what we've heard on this stage, is that everyone here has a story. Everyone here has at times felt pain and suffering. But what do we do with this? What do we do with this pain and suffering? I realized that no one else was going to end my suffering for me. I realized that nobody else was responsible for my life. I had the revelation that no one else was responsible for my happiness. And I knew that no one else was going to be responsible for my healing. So I knew I had to start digging, and I would have to really start digging deep. And that kind of sounds like a scary process when you've been shoving things your whole life in order to maintain a positive and happy, carefree attitude. So in order to heal, I knew I had to start digging deep. I needed to journey to that place that was dark and uncharted. I'd never been there before. And it really seemed like a very scary process. So I'm going to invite you now to join me in this process. And if you feel comfortable and you want to, I would love for you to close your eyes. You might want to straighten your spine a little, place both feet on the floor, and just start taking a few deep inhales and exhales. What I learned is that I am not my name. I am not my gender. I am not my hair. I am not my marital status. I am not my clothing. I am not my shoes. I am not my food preferences. I am not the music I listen to. I am not my goals. I am not my reputation. I am not my education. I am not my career. I am not the title I have earned. I am not my salary. I am not my feelings. I am not my pain. I am not my suffering. I am not my story. I am not my past. I am not my fears. I am not my dreams, nor my nightmares. I am not my religious or spiritual beliefs. I am not my physical body, not my muscles, tendons, ligaments, bones, nor my internal organs. I am not my energy body, not my nadis, my prana, nor my chakras. I am not my mind. I am not my intellect. I am not my ego. I am not my instinctual needs, nor my individual desires. I am not my limited concept of individuality. What am I then? I am multidimensional. I am joy. I am love. I am peace. I am freedom. I am pure potential. I am unlimited. I am my highest self. I am illuminated. I am you. You are me. We are one. We are divine. Each challenge, experience, and story has the capacity to cleanse, polish, and purify our soul. We become lighter and lighter as we journey closer to our real home, the source of all that is. Thank you for remembering who you truly are.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine all the time.